in response to the hoopla surrounding Threaderipper and its 4 dies, 2 of which are non-functional, or dummy dies as AMD calls them, an AMD exec took to Twitter to clarify things. According to James Pryor, AMD's senior product manager, the 2 so-called dummy dies are basically rocks and cannot be enabled. The confusion over Threaderipper started when renowned overclocker Der8hour deleted a Threaderipper processor last month and discovered 4 dies, just like AMD server-based EPYC chips. AMD asked him to remove the video from YouTube and then explained to him and the rest of the world that 2 of the dies on Threaderipper are dummy dies included for structural stability. That would have been the end of it, except that Der8hour last week picked up a retail Threaderipper 1950X processor and again gave it the deleting treatment. He also cleaned up the dies and discovered that even the non-functioning ones contained integrated circuits and transistors. This suggested that AMD wasn't being entirely truthful about the use of dummy dies, and some speculated that it might somehow be possible to enable the 2 non-functioning dies. Threaderipper is not a EPYC processor. Different substrate, different dies. 2 dies work, other 2 have no path to operation. Basically rocks. September 17, 2017. Well, that is not the case. While everyone can argue the semantics of what constitutes a dummy die, the bottom line is that Threaderipper is not an EPYC chip. According to Pryor, Threaderipper uses a different substrate, and that the non-functioning dies have no path to operation. In other words, Threaderipper and EPYC use the same base manufacturing to reduced costs, but half of the Threaderipper dies are predetermined to be dead. AMD is choosing to refer to them as dummy dies instead of inactive because the latter implies they could be activated. Yes, exactly why they're not described as inactive, but dummy. Doesn't matter if they were dead or active, they're not going to work. September 17, 2017. So there you have it. Threaderipper is using actual dies as opposed to blank slabs, but there is no way to utilize them, even if they're not defective.